What's up YouTube? Designer Clothes 21 here, back again with another new video. Now 2018 is nearly over, so that means it's time to list off some of my personal favorite streetwear trends of the year, and unlike last year, I will not be doing one video for men's trends and then a separate one for women's trends. I figured this time it would just be easier to combine all of my favorites into one video to simplify things and not kind of oversaturate the channel with like 6 videos that are kind of the same all at the end of the year. But first, I would like to give a tremendous shout out to ShopTagger for sponsoring this video. If you haven't heard of ShopTagger before, it is a really useful web app that you can install on your computer for free. Now, ShopTagger is a really great tool for online shoppers to keep track of all those items from various retailers that you may like and plan to purchase soon, but maybe it's out of stock, not currently available in your size or color that you wanted it in, or it's just a bit too expensive right now and out of budget. All you have to do is add that specific item to your ShopTagger list. For example, right here we have this lovely Ford trucker hat. And by clicking the ShopTagger button that you see on the screen, it'll keep you updated and alerted on that specific item that you wanted, either through their mobile app or your email address, giving you info like whether the item is back in stock and in your size, or if the price has gone down. Now, all the items that you save will appear on your ShopTagger items page, where you can create your own lists, as you can see I did right here with these Ford hats. And you can also share these lists with your friends. So if you want to know where all the random hats I get come from, just ask for the list and I'll be sure to send it over. And if you do buy any of those, make sure to send a picture. But whether you want to save money or just be alerted about items you plan on purchasing, ShopTagger has definitely got you covered. I will put a free download link in the description below so you guys can get ShopTagger before all the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. Now let's get started with the list. First up, we have relaxed fit / baggier trousers, and no, I'm not talking about the pants that look like Janko jeans, but this year I've noticed a lot of brands finally start to stray away from like only offering super skinny jeans and pants, and they're starting to offer more roomier cuts. I'm personally a huge fan of pants in this style because I just find them way more comfortable and I like the aesthetic overall. Some notable pants in particular are corduroys, cargos, chinos, all in a relaxed fit, which would all be great choices for the upcoming winter months and current fall season we are in. Next up, we have a style that was really popular this past spring and summer, and that is the tourist grandpa Hawaiian shirts. I was wearing them non-stop this year during the warmer months, and honestly, I'll probably keep wearing them next summer as well. I feel like as long as you stay away from the super loud prints and colors, they can be pretty timeless. Most of mine were in like relatively boring colors like dark blue, gray, cream, and black, which is what I preferred since the patterns are usually so busy anyway that I didn't really need any bright ass colors to make them more obnoxious. Some notable ones I can think of were the ones made by Rude Design. They released this dope black one with parrots on it, as well as the cigarette shirt I talked about in my previous video, which was inspired by the old Marlboro boxes. In regards to fit, some people like these to be a bit looser, others like it when the shirts are more fitted. Either way though, you really can't go wrong. Next up, we have the side bags and or fanny packs. These were already popular in 2016 and 2017, but in 2018 it just got so much bigger. It seems like now damn near every brand is offering their own versions of this useful little item. I personally do still like these just because they come in handy when you have a small amount of stuff to bring with you but don't feel like lugging around a backpack everywhere. I currently have 2 of these and have been getting some pretty great use out of them, especially during the summer months. And this trend has been pretty unisex for the most part, which is probably to no one's surprise because it's just a bag. But I guess an alternative to these bags, if you don't like them, could be like a more traditional looking leather satchel, or maybe even, if you're feeling a little tactical, a chest rig. But I'm really not fond of either of those 2 items at the moment. Next up, we have something I talked about in my Fall Essentials video 2 months back, and that is corduroy. I've been noticing more and more corduroy items coming out this year from a wide variety of brands, which makes me pretty happy. I remember several years back, I had like 4 or 5 pairs of corduroy pants. I'm talking burgundy, beige, brown, navy blue, and charcoal gray. No, I didn't have any olive green, unfortunately. Sorry, Richie Lee. But also, the other thing that kind of sucked was after like a year or two after getting them, none of them fit me anymore because I randomly started getting way taller. But aside from trousers, I would also recommend corduroy trucker jackets for the winter, which you can also get with a Sherpa lining. Levi's is probably your best bet, but fast fashion chains like H&M and Forever 21 currently offer some as well for slightly less money. But no, we are not stopping there. You're getting yourself some corduroy sneakers, corduroy work shirts, corduroy fanny packs, corduroy Ford trucker hats, corduroy bears. Build me a house made of corduroy so I can be cozy all winter long. What the f*** is wrong with me? And lastly on this list, this is an interesting one. For the first time ever, I have a trend that I like and also dislike, so you'll probably hear this exact same rant in my least favorite trends video that could possibly be out soon unless I just decide to cancel it, and that is the vintage motorsport apparel. Anyone who knows me personally knows I'm a super diehard fan of all things automotive, and as a kid I grew up watching NASCAR, Formula 1, and Formula Drift, amongst a variety of other motorsports. So to me, it's just something I've always enjoyed and not something that's like a passing fashion fad. But this year, a lot of people have been rocking the vintage racing tees, mainly NASCAR ones, and it got so popular that even fast fashion chains like Forever 21 started to get licensing rights to produce their own kind of retro racing tees. But to me, gatekeeping and crying about stuff because other people are wearing it is just pretty fucking whack. And that's not what bugs me personally. What does is some of the prices for vintage pieces have shot up substantially after this became trending. And I feel like the hype for it will die down if it's not dead already. But it used to be so easy to buy a lot of this stuff for dirty cheap prices. Also, it does kind of suck a little bit when you see someone wearing a vintage Jeff Gordon tee and they have no idea who he is. But to get truly enraged about stuff like that is pretty dumb. It kind of reminds me of those people who would scream at kids on the internet for wearing band tees of bands they didn't like or listen to, kind of around 2015, 2016 when that was really popular. And yeah, I get it, that's kind of weird, maybe that's kind of annoying, but I'm a huge advocate for letting people wear what they want, because remember people, at the end of the day, it is just clothing and it's not really that serious. And also there has been a lot of good that has come from the trend. There's been a lot of automotive inspired pieces that have come out from other brands. So that's the end of this list. Make sure to let me know what trends you like this year in the comments section below. Also, make sure to click the link in the description to download ShopTagger. Thank you guys so much for watching and for all the continued support. Peace out, YouTube.